Today I want to talk about 6 secrets to a long and healthy relationship. Hey folks, I am Jim Miller, helping you find and keep the love of your life and write a better love story. And I would ask you, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. It should be right over in this ballpark. Tick the bell icon when you do. That way you're notified when I upload new content. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I have to say, and comment down below if there's something that you want me to talk about. Also, this is a challenge for everyone watching. If you know what this means on my shirt, leave a comment down below. That's Y-I-N-Z, yins. Anyway, folks, let's go right into the content. These are the 6 things, and again, most of what I talk about, this is not an exhaustive list, but these are 6 things that are very important to a long and healthy relationship. Number 1 is to communicate. Communication is key in any relationship. I stressed this many times in many of my videos, and many times people just don't understand it. You have to be able to communicate. You need to establish with your significant other, you must have a open and honest two-way communication on a regular basis. You need to learn how to communicate. There's plenty of studies on that out there, and what you need to do. Pay attention to them when they're talking. Make them know that you are listening to them. Try not to interrupt them. And when it's your turn to talk. Hopefully you can get your point across. Try not to raise your voice. Try not to argue so much. A lot of people do this. If you have a habit of arguing a lot, go to a public place to have a discussion. Go out to dinner somewhere. You're not going to yell at each other in a restaurant, or probably you're not anyway. Number 2 is connection. What do I mean by connection? I mean exactly what it says. Physical connection. Any relationship requires physical human touch. That could mean sex. That could mean just sitting on the couch holding hands. It could mean just sitting on the couch snuggling, or just laying next to each other. But you need that connection. You need that physical connection with another person. Even when you don't feel like doing it. I mean, oh my God, I can't tell you how many times, if you're arguing, if you're mad with the other person, you know, you don't feel like doing it. But a physical touch can take a lot of that away. So connection is important as well. Number 3 is common ground. And common ground basically means that you need to have some basic fundamental commonality between you. Find some things that you common ground. Politics, perhaps. I mean, if one of y'all voted for Trump and one of y'all voted for Hillary, I'm sure there's a lot of fun at that house. But nonetheless, I mean, you know, find some common ground there. Find some common ground. Religion is a big one, you know, a big one especially. I hear this a lot. I see a lot of people that are, you know, that one of them believes one thing and one of them believes something else, and they each believe what's right. You need to find the common ground in whatever it is. If you're at opposite ends of the spectrum politically, find the common ground. Reach across the aisle, as they talk about, but find the common ground that you can both agree on. If you're different spiritually or, you know, emotionally, whatnot, again, find the common ground in there. Find the things that you can agree on. Opt into the things you can agree on, and don't pay attention to the things that are different. You know, if you have some fundamental differences, and most couples do, you know, you need to find the common ground. Number 4 is to have some shared interest. Now, this is a little different from common ground. Shared interest is things that you guys enjoy doing and enjoy doing together. One of the things my girlfriend loves to do is to go down to the little beach down the road here and look for shark's teeth. You know, hunt for little shark's teeth and shells and things like that. You know, it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's, you know, it's kind of a shared interest that we have. There are some other things that we do. We like some music together, movies together. We enjoy doing certain things with each other, you know, and spending the time together and having things. These are interests, things that we like to do, that we both like to do. They are shared interests that we can go and do. We can go look for shark's teeth, and we'll both have a good time. We'll enjoy it. So things like this. There's, you know, some common, you know, common ground is one thing, but shared interests, things that you like to do together. Number 5 is companionship. And by companionship, I mean spending time together. When you are spending time together, and that could mean, you know, going out and doing something together, or it could mean simply nothing more than, you know, spending time together. We will sit on the couch. We had some time here not long ago. We just sit on the couch and watch some Netflix. We kind of binge watched a little show because the weather outside was kind of nasty, but it was companionship. We're together. We're talking about little things that go on in our lives and whatnot like that. We're not necessarily getting into anything major or anything big, just talking together, just being together, spending time together, and being a companionship with each other. You know, being there to love and support each other. Companionship is very important. Number 6 is actually to spend time apart. Yeah, I know, I just said you have to have companionship, but a good relationship is based on being able to be together, but also being able to be apart. And it's important for people to spend time on their own interests as well. It's important for me to go do things that I want to do that maybe don't interest her, and for her to go do things with her friends and things that don't necessarily interest me. Time apart is very important. I remember hearing it kind of like, the relationship is kind of like a base camp. Somebody told me about this. It was written somewhere. There's kind of like a base camp of a mountain climber. You can climb the mountain throughout the day, but you come down to the base camp to get renourished and to get rested and whatnot. That's the relationship. That's the base camp. That's where you go back to. Okay? So those are the 6 things. Those are 6 things, secrets for a healthy and long-lasting relationship. Number 1 is to communicate. Number 2 is to connect. Number 3 is to find common ground. 4 is to find shared interests. 5 is companionship, spending that time together. And number 6 is spending time apart. So those are 6 things, folks, that you can take. Try them out. Try a couple of them if you're not doing them right now. Try those in your relationship. Start to bring those in your relationship and see what happens. Anyway, folks, again, Jim Miller, helping you find and keep the love of your life. Write a better love story. Down below in the description, there's a couple of link to a couple of free ebooks that I give away. Click on those, as well as my personal email address. If you have a relationship problem, throw a comment down below. Something you want me to talk about, throw a comment down below. I'd be glad to look into that. But if it's a relationship problem you don't want to air out in the public forum like that, send me an email. Generally try to respond to those within 24 hours. All comments and emails within 24 hours. So again, folks, Jim Miller, have a great day. Thank you.